Do you also have a fuel service? Can you describe the range of fuel services?
We have trucks with
NATO is preparing a short-notice mission in the fictitious country of Petroceros. The region is plagued by a civil war, and now an earthquake has struck. An operational liaison and reconnaissance team is on the ground gathering the information needed to bring in a rapidly deployable force. Lieutenant Colonel Stephen Ellis and his team must assess whether NATO planes can use this airfield.
Some of the things we have to determine is if the runway and the facilities that are available are sufficient for NATO forces, and if they are not, what support and services we would have to bring in to support the recovery and dispatch of aircraft.
The UK-based Allied Rapid Reaction Corps is conducting this exercise from the Italian Military Parachute Centre in Pisa. Before any forces like these Italian paratroopers can be deployed, the recce team must complete their mission to check the conditions on the ground. To do so, they've requested jeeps from their partners, the US 173rd Airborne Brigade. Rather than drive the jeeps here from their base in Vicenza, the 173rd prefers to simply drop them out of the sky. It sounds easy enough, but a lot can go wrong.
What would be the worst case scenario?
Worst case scenario would be if for some reason 3 out of the 7 parachutes don't deploy properly. It could possibly either break the equipment or make it to where it becomes inoperable.
Sergeant Fernandez and his team are here to ensure this heavy drop is conducted safely. Together with his Italian counterpart, he must first ensure all civilian access to the drop zone is restricted.
So if I have issue, I will fight with you.
You have to come to me.
Okay. Welcome here.
Thank you for your help.
Now he must wait for the C-130 transport aircraft to get closer so he can make radio contact with the pilot.
The critical part of this is me being able to have communication with the pilot, so that way he's able to execute the mission.
Once they have communications, the pilot must rely on Fernandez to give him the exact wind speed and direction on the ground and give him the all clear.
Hercules 1-1, this is Nella DZ. Be advised, winds at 4 knots coming from 070 degrees. You are clear to drop.
As the C-130 passes, the first chute comes out. Its function is to stabilize the other chutes that carry the load. The ground crew watch with bated breath. If the jeep and trailer hit the ground moving too fast, they could flip over.
That's a successful drop. Everything landed pretty well.
Both jeeps are undamaged. They'll be ready to drive away shortly. Another successful cooperation between the ARC and the US 173rd Airborne Brigade. In the event of a short-notice call-out for NATO, both forces would be among the first to deploy. I'm Mike Mühlberger reporting for the NATO channel from Pisa, Italy.